just when you thought the Eagles were here to play. Yeah, whenever the scenario with the Philadelphia Eagles is there, what's right in front of them, this is the easy road, they take the road less traveled.
It's not happening.
They win 6 in a row and go out, and as an Eagles fan, I was embarrassed by the performance against the Cowboys, 24-0 loss.
And you don't embarrass easy, Starkey.
No, I don't.
I'll say that for you.
No, I don't. What do you think happened on Sunday? And looking forward, they go back to the Big D on this Saturday and play. How's it going to be different?
Well, I think one reason to hope, if you're an Eagles fan, is that it's just because that's the way the NFL is. Things tend to be different. I heard a stat the other day that in this precise situation, where two teams play each other 2 weeks in a row at the same stadium, and the second game is a playoff game, the team that lost the regular season game, the team in the Eagles situation, went 6-4 in the playoff game. So that's something that, and I just think I'm watching that game and I'm thinking, as bad as this is going for the Eagles, they've got a lot of open receivers. They have a lot of opportunities here that are just not, either it's a bad throw or a drop or it's, I thought they were a little bit off a lot of times. There are some concerns with me about this matchup. I think Dallas is a bad matchup for the Eagles for this reason. Dallas has one of the biggest and also most athletic offensive lines in the NFL. The Eagles are a small, quicker defense, and Dallas being pretty bad on the line of scrimmage. Their offense against the Eagles' defense, I think that is a problem for the Eagles.
It's interesting. The Eagles did not blitz as much in this second meeting, and that's because Romo actually picked up the blitz and got some receivers the first time they met, got them open and connected passes. They held back. I think the Eagles do a lot of blitzing. I also thought the reverse side, I think the Eagles' offensive line, right now with the loss of Jamal Jackson at center and moving Nick Cole over, Max Jean Gillis in there, that has created 2 weak spots at center and also at the guard spot. And I think the Dallas defensive front is pretty strong, one of the best they've had in a while. That's an advantage for Dallas as well.
Despite the Eagles being 11-5, they've had a tremendous amount of instability on the offensive front and the defensive front. The defensive front 7. Yeah. Stuart Bradley, the loss of him for the entire season, that has really loomed and has created a ripple effect of a lot of problems for the Eagles. I still think they have a chance to win on Saturday. I really do.
I think it could happen, too. It's just interesting to see which Dallas team shows up, where the psyche and the mentality is. But
something big goes for the Eagles' way early in this game. I think that translates into a big psychological advantage for Dallas. For the Eagles over Dallas, because Dallas is now they're thinking, man, we handled these guys, we buried these guys, and now they can end our season. I like the psychology and the mental and emotional part of this from the Eagles' standpoint. I'm just not sure if I like the physical matchup between the two teams.
One thing I'll say is you have a playoff game, and I think it's an advantage to be on the road in some cases. You don't have to deal with the distractions of the tickets.
In this situation, I think it is. Yeah, I really do.
And one more factor real quick, Michael Vick. He didn't play at all the last game. He probably could have. When they were losing, they just held him out. What will his role be? It'd be interesting to watch.
Well, I think he's going to have a role.